Hi, day. What time is it? Oh, midnight. I don't feel that late, but did work kind of late, so. Sweetie Redcliffe, right? Did we ever go turn all this mess back in? Let's see something. Never even sold this, did we? How much money we got? 29.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Have us along. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching over us. How would I even sleep at night if you were...
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Did I sell that, or it's just had that? It'd technically be better than what I got. Sure, why not? Give that to Liliana. I know I got a couple extra runes, I think. It's got that. That, I guess. Got any master stuff? So I bought everything. We haven't been to Denham yet. Yeah, we got it. Got all that money back, right? Let's see. What's 36 strength? Stin's got 36. Alistair's about to. He's got to be pretty close, I think. You know what? I'm going to go. Check that out. Oh, yeah, he's like 1 point away. I can go ahead and buy that.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Discount. $63 requires 38. Requires 38. I need that. Gotta come back for all that. Okay. Probably need to see what the commander's plate armor requires too. I think it's I don't think it's a lot. I think it's like 32. I mean, it's like end game shit, really, but I don't think it's like 40 or anything. It's nothing ridiculous. Oh okay, so I did that. Can't use that yet.
Enchantment? Enchantment! Rest. Rest would be welcome. Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken. Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know
Enter
how many
Blood
years
Mage
I
robes
have
on.
left in me. I have
Serious.
lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done. Oh, no. I'm not the sort of person that leaves things unfinished. I'll see this through, I promise.
Everybody needs to level up. I need her to get some more willpower, too. Let me see. Do I have any gifts? I think I gave everything out, but... Oh, I think these are for Ogren. All this right here is for Ogren. Although, she'll take ale.
Most kind.
Or maybe she won't. Maybe she won't.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Those are for Ogren. Whatever. Oh well, my bad. Waste, I guess.
Have you encountered many
I don't know.
abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower? Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most. One slip. All it takes is one slip.
We just gave her her own preachy advice, and she just
gone,
brushes over it, right?
replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say. Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an
Yeah,
abomination can
just in
be
case you do fully become one.
cured.
You're already
Or
possessed and
if a
everything.
mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
Honestly, I think she'd rather just actually die than find out what grave mistakes she's actually made. Yeah, can't let them be just because they might stop doing what they do.
I suppose that old adage remains true. Prevention is better than a cure. What's on your mind? Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
Dude, her ambush is nasty. It's one of the hardest ever. Her and Liliana's ambushes are two of the hardest. Liliana's is like archer, like a bunch of boss archer assassins and dogs and shit. It's bad. Like the DPS is overwhelming. Like it's like I don't really care what your party makeup is. Like you're getting 2 and 3 shotted by everybody.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones. What's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability. I would be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger.
I love it when that one little, what do you call it, novice or whatever, sets himself on fire. So the dude's like, stop. Okay, maybe there's some use for matches after all. Maybe this isn't for you.
Without the circle and my mentors, I would not have been where I am today. And there was joy in life at the Circle. The joys of fellowship, in knowing that you were not alone in your struggles. In spite of everything, I was happy in the tower, and I loved it.
You ever wonder if somebody like J.K. Rowling played a game like this, or had similar thoughts to this, and that just sparked the imagination? The struggles at the Mage Tower, and just let that just encompass the whole world and just set off in this grand adventure, Simple thoughts like this can lead to stuff like that, I think.
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just...
I don't know, man. You got that one lady, Sebastian.
But you are asking
the lady that sent all the assassins after Sebastian's family. She had no history of magic.
Just like many
She's a really powerful blood mage. The Desire Demon gave her magic. Literally gave her magic to destroy her enemies and take all their shit. She was not a mage, but she became one. So you don't have to be born a mage, apparently. Just like if you are tranquil, you can become a mage again. You can essentially be forcibly possessed and become a mage again or some shit like that, so...
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
You could make a TV series out of Wynn's life, growing up, torment until the point that she finally reacts, and then growing into a responsible, and then just create some drama within the Circle Tower and create some episodes. You could have a season or two of that, leading into Hell Ostagar, and then finally going off with the Warden to end this thing, and then make way for you could never get rights to it, and nobody at BioWare is worth even talking to now about something like that. But you understand, I would watch that. If there was literally a season or a series, that's the vibe I got immediately. But can you imagine, would you watch a series and the series would just be called Wynn? That would be the name of the series, Wynn. Like Dexter. Okay, same thing, Wynn. And it would start with what she's describing here. Just this poor little girl born with magic, and you'd hope they don't over Hollywood it too much. You hope they keep true to that kind of medieval type of thing, the little pauper girl in the hayloft just trying to keep warm, and then you got a Superman element where the parents take pity on her and they don't exactly adopt her, but they try to keep her safe, and then the children, when the parents aren't looking, come and be mean, and then finally I think should do a little more than set his fucking hair on fire. I think she should just nuke that motherfucker. And then some drama happens in the Circle, but make the Circle super over imposing, kind of like the Catholic Inquisition type shit. And then her going in there, this terrified little girl, and then becoming, the way they do characters in shows, how you become stronger and you defy the odds and you do all this stuff. Great storytelling, right? They could do a great story and just call it Win. I would watch that. Even if it had stupid BioWare satanic woke elements in it, I could probably look over some of that shit just to get in the story if it was done well. Are you feeling me on that? Seriously, I think I would dig that. That would be kind of cool. Anyway, I don't know. And then, throw in the elements of blood magic and make that shit gritty and dirty like it really is. This is Democrat murder here. This is the cabal, child sacrificing, eating, burning, raping type bad guy shit. Make it relevant. Don't be a coward about it. You'd have to be a coward about it to make it Hollywood, I guess, but Still, you could do some shit with that. You could send a message and make it, you know, when the good guy prevails and some shit like that, that's some pretty gangster shit. You can make a really good series out of that. I don't know how many seasons. I would say the first series would be The Circle. The second series would be Ostagar. And the third series would be joining the warden back at the Circle, and that's when the demons take over. That's when the possession happens. And you just make an entire season out of that. You could have a 3-season series. Win in the Circle, Ostagar, and all that, and then tie in, you know, the stuff from like, you know, the Blight and stuff like that. And that would be an amazing. I would binge all 3 seasons of those. If they were even done half-ass, I would watch them. I would. It's not the worst idea.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread.
That was a little harsh.
The Templars arrived several mornings later.
All right, here. How have you been? Uh-oh. Oh, shit, no video games. It's like, you know, what are the hardships of that? Okay, this and that and blah, blah, blah. No video games? I guess you got phone games. Whatever. Well, you can go where you want to take Duke for a walk, though, right? Chill. Sorry, that sounds, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, fuck it. What's, wait, hold on. What was that? 6 days? Yeah, 6 days. You got a week. You got a week. Make an adventure out of it. And if, like, I don't know exactly where you're at, but if you got like a lakeside or you got like a beach side and a little camping, you know, maybe set a fire, go get a, you know, bag of cheap ass marshmallows and shit like that. You can make an adventure out of it. If you don't have any choice anyway. I mean, at least it's set up, and if you got it paid for, you got it set up, and everything's approved, and all this and that. You just gotta wait. It's a week vacation. I mean, now you know if you got to stay like close to work, and that can be a little tedious, but still, you could have some fun with it. I mean, wouldn't be the worst idea. Yeah. And hey. Oh, nice. And so you got a van? Well, then you're blessed to have a van. Because imagine if you had like a little fucking like compact, you know, Toyota, you know, Corolla or something, and you had to make do with that. That would kind of suck. Van, at least you can, you know. I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm sitting here making light of your situation. I'm certainly not trying to patronize. I'm just saying, you know. Hey man, you're blessed and you've got an opportunity. Have some fun for the next few days if you can. Not sure what else you might have to do, but if you got nothing else planned, then shit, you could have some fun with it. Sorry, the gas is $4 a gallon, but yeah, whatever. maybe less travel and just more fun. Oh damn. Well, there you go then. I'm glad. It sounds kind of fun to me, or it sounds like it could be fun. It has potential to be fun, or at least not. It has potential to not suck, right?
One of them ignored me, but the other was kind to me. He gave me sweets and even sat me on his shoulders once when I wanted to look over a high wall that ran along the road. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower.
None of the Templars abused her.
So
and that's what Anders would have you believe, that the Templars are Satan. Trump is Satan, and the ones that are abusing everybody are the victims. No, man. No, it's the mages that kill people. Templars don't go around summoning demons and sacrificing children and shit. the Democrats. The mages do that. True story. The narrative is usually the opposite. The narrative is set by the evil guys, the evil people, to blame the victims for what they're doing so that they can just continue what they do because they enjoy it. These people have to love being evil at some point, because you can't just make a life out of that and not get tired of it eventually, right? These people flourish with that, just being evil. Mages, whatever. But in Wynn's case, the exception, just literally just an innocent person, kind of new to the world, eyes big and bright, like, what's going on here? And she has this power and she has no way to control it. I guess lucky for her. And she was treated with mercy and compassion, fed and cared for. I bet you those Templars on the way to the Circle Tower, had anybody tried to attack Wynn, those Templars would have defended her. They would have just said, let her have it, just chop her head off. Rape her and chop her head off. Who gives a fuck? Templars wouldn't have done that. Mages would have raped her and fucking chopped her head off themselves. So that kind of draws a line in the sand, doesn't it? True story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the Circle.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Walmart parking lots. There's even videos on that. People doing what do they call that? Stealth camping. They'll be in a Walmart parking lot. Then sometimes they'll be like in some bushes, in front of like, a big business park or maybe a big like apartment complex or a big shopping center or something. And they'll find some stealthy ass place to like hide out and and it's just like an adventure, right? Man, there's one famous YouTuber. He was really cool at that stuff, and then some really bad shit happened, and then he said, I lost all my passion for this. So I think that was pretty much, I don't know if that was it for him, but I remember that kind of happening. But I'd watch some of his videos because it was interesting. He'd go find like a circle of bushes, and he'd be like, shh, there's a car 3 miles down the road. I can see the headlights. He'd get all like super like Ghost Hunters dramatic about it and shit. But it was like kind of fun. And then he'd like, cook something and, avoiding the cops and shit. Like nobody, honestly, if he was even caught, nobody would give a shit, but it didn't really matter. It just made it fun, right? He would add like excitement and adventure to his stuff, and he'd go camp in just all kinds of weird places, and it was just fun, right? So yeah, I think, I've seen the same thing what Blue is talking about. I've seen that where Walmart parking lots for somebody staying over, I mean, even truckers, like a lot of times in a Walmart, their parking lots are so huge, even if they don't have like a place set aside where they're storing all their shit, because they're constantly renovating Walmarts, like taking aisle 13 and making it aisle 3 and taking aisle 3 and making it aisle 11 and taking aisle 11 making it aisle 27 and taking aisle 20, and they just switch some shit up for no reason, so that the next time you come into Walmart, you can't fucking find anything. And they say they're improving it for you. But I think it's they're finding some kind of tax write-off in there somehow to constantly fuck up their Walmarts for no goddamn reason, just to make things harder on you. And Walmart can go fuck itself for doing that. But a lot of times you'll have like this tarped off section in the parking lot of a Walmart, and there'll be semis parked there. So if you're a semi, with a trailer and stuff, and there's no other place around, shit, I've heard of that. Just go find a Walmart. There's a Walmart everywhere. Just go find a Walmart and just go pull up there. Nobody's gonna bother you. They're looking. The security's not looking for anything. The security's looking to drive around at 3 miles an hour and get in people's way during business hours, and just fucking earn their whatever they make an hour, and that's it. So yeah, nobody's gonna fuck with you. That's a good point. Yeah, that is a good place to stop and stay. Where even if you're technically not supposed to, nobody's gonna bother you. Nobody cares. You could be an overnight stalker, an employee, somebody stalking the shelves overnight, or working overnight, or cleaning the floors, or doing some shit overnight. They're not gonna go run the plates on cars in their parking lot. They don't give a shit. I've seen Walmarts where they literally have small flea markets selling like animals and chickens and stuffed animals and knickknacks and souvenirs and shit, like you were in Juarez or something. I've actually seen that during business hours. Entire rows of parking spaces with people with their shit open, and you can buy anything from a puppy to a, I don't know, probably a piranha in a tank or a friggin' neon velvet crucifix or something, just whatever, you know. I've literally seen this. So yeah, nobody's gonna sweat you sleeping at one of those, staying over. Like I said, once again, it still kind of sounds like it'd be kind of fun.
So many are gone. They will need new enchanters. Perhaps they will look to Orlais or Antiva. It will be difficult for a while, but I have no doubt that the circle will recover.
Well, that didn't do me much good, did it?
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
Really? It's so stubborn sometimes.
It's very nice, and it suits you.
Stubborn
Simple.
sometimes.
Not like the elaborate hairstyles.
Yeah, and I guess that's what girls say to each other, right?
Flowers, ribbons, jewels. One year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels. Yes, you can imagine what she looked like by the end of the evening.
Bird shit.
But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you, like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me. You see, this is what I mean. You're such a pleasure to talk to. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company. And what would you do if I said I do? Very much so, in fact. Huh? You must do that then. Perhaps later when I'm not prepared for it. Surprise me. Come then, let's get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to.
She's almost at 100% already. She got major cunning. She needs massive cunning, though.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer. I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows. I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful, and I know you're watching out for me.
I'd be a poor leader if one of you died on my watch. That's about as romantic as that gets. Well, it'd suck if you died while I was watching. Don't think that's what she's, It'd be nice if you stayed awake for a change.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
I think don't change the subject works well too, but...
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, how very awkward.
That's me. I'm a terrible person, right?
Why am I being such a baby about this? I must be a sight spilling my guts.
Your spilled guts make me feel loved and accepted. Your spilled gut. Well, that's probably how I would wind up getting a girlfriend, saying some stupid shit like that. She'd have to play video games too, though, or else she probably wouldn't appreciate that. I didn't know you could do this early, to be honest. Oh, I guess we're gonna get Leliana sexy time or something.
Well, that settles it then. The stars are out.
So go help Alistair make supper. Go make me a sandwich. That is awesome.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier? A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window.
I feel like this might be a Flemeth story,
too. He fell in love
too.
with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra
I feel
into
a little
their arms
Flemeth and a
lifted
little bit
her
of
high into
Andraste
the heavens,
in this
where
story
she
here.
became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
That's kind of fucked up. You just got to be miserable and cry forever until you flood in a bottomless void with tears so that you can float across and... Wow. Why do stories always suck?
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
Real love is a mix of lust and attachment. You could be such an asshole.
I think I would be lucky to experience an emotion even half as pure and true as Elindra's love. The world gets lonely too quickly if there is no one to share it with.
Oh, wow, that was a pretty wise statement. The world gets lonely too quickly without somebody to share it with. Damn. No shit. Wow, that's not a Bible verse or anything, but that kind of covers it. She says a couple things that are pretty wise. That was a good one. Interesting statement. No shit.
You know,
For real, no shit.
maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up. I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
Sure.
Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Actually, I think I've seen more than one movie with something like this, but it was basically somebody had like a relative or a friend or a wife or something that was in like, you know, the NSA or the top levels of government or military or whatever. And it's like, hey man, you need to get out of there. The whole world doesn't know this, but you got like 20 minutes to get somewhere and we can't save the whole world. So we're just going to let them just die ignorant, knowing nothing because we can't do anything about it anyway. But if you just go here, then you can get out of there type thing. You know, that whole premise, there's been a couple movies like that, but it's the same type of shit. If you were in a position like that and you had loved ones and you couldn't save the whole world, but you could maybe save somebody, would you tell your significant other? Would you tell, you know, you'd obviously tell your wife, your children, mom, dad, brother, sister, whatever, right? Hey man, I can't even tell you why, you just gotta trust me. Just go to the highest mountaintop you can find because shit's about to go down, you know, or something like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple movies like that. Anyway.
Something on your mind? Of course. You never asked? We are friends. I didn't mean to... It wasn't supposed to... Oh, let me explain. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that? I should have told you, anyway. It was important for you to know. I guess part of me liked you not knowing. They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me. For all the good it does me, My blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. I guess I should be thankful that Al Eamon is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's all right. Oh, I hope he's all right. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I guess I was just hoping that you would like me for who I am. It was a dumb thing to do. I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
There it is. At least I wanted to get something out of this. I mean, damn. I'm gonna talk to Lily. I want... Liliana's at... Like, she's, like, really close. She may already have it. She might already be 100%. I'm sure I'll find something that she likes. I don't know. You can get her a nug. Yeah, you get her a nug in Orzammar. There's that. Alistair, I don't know, probably got to give him something else. I'm not sure what we could actually talk to him about that would get him that many points.
Something on your mind? Of course. I didn't know them for very long, but I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
Were there any dwarves?
There was one when I first joined, a dwarf named Kerrick. He was one of the elders, and he left for Orzammar before the reports of the Blight began. It's too bad, really. Kerrick said that he never wanted to go back. He wanted to die fighting Darkspawn on the surface. There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? Gregor. He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table. Sometimes, we were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow,
Sorry.
we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly... Until... Yes, I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
What, isn't like the Return to Ostgard DLC something you can give to Alistair and it like gives him like plus 1,000 approval type thing? Like Duncan's shield or something, even though I didn't see Duncan use a shield because he was a dual wielder. But whatever, yeah, some shit like that.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm just going to call that a day. That's at least some progress.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you? I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Leliana is a remarkable girl, sincere and guileless. And
I don't think she's got a good read on Leliana.
I would not like to see
Leliana
her
is an assassin. Okay? And a bard. And a fan of the Orlesian game, which is brothers and sisters who are married and have children murder each other and their entire families for a political game that doesn't last 5 minutes. Yeah, these are not people that you call guileless. It's just that you're easily duped because you're naive. And maybe you're guileless, or at least you think you are, and that's even more dangerous. So...
You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede
Yeah, go fucking fuck
personal
yourself.
desires.
Yeah, go get laid. Go get laid, Win, and stop preaching stupid shit that doesn't matter.
Love is ultimately selfish.
She won't stop.
It demands
She
that one
literally
be
won't
devoted
stop.
to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot
Love is
afford to
selfish?
be
That's a lie.
selfish.
That's a lie.
You may be
Love is
forced
not
to make a choice
selfish.
between saving
Love
your
is the
life
opposite of
and
selfish.
saving everyone else. And then what?
I don't care what your fucked up toxic experience is, but no, cunt. Love is not selfish. Whatever the fuck you're talking, maybe it's the demon that you're possessed with.
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
This is where I would, at this point, in this particular circumstance, take a knife and shove it up through the bottom of her mouth into her brain and just make sure that zombie is fucking dead, because everything you're saying is, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're out on some other plane, involved in yourself, and projecting that upon everybody else. Whatever the fuck is wrong with you, yeah, I don't think we need you in our party anymore. I'm old enough to think for myself, but you know what?
If you insist, I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Yeah, and turn around and take a diarrhea dump right in her face. Oh. Go do with that what you will, bitch. When you finally clean your face off, maybe you realize you need to shut your fucking mouth. Because hopefully your mouth was open a little bit, and you got a little bit in your mouth, too. Whatever the fuck is wrong with you? God damn, you don't have any right to talk to anybody in that regard. Who the fuck do you think you are? You patronizing, pedestal-standing, fucking Karen. You can't clean up my neighbor's yard because you don't have a city license to do so. I'm gonna go to the homeowners association. I hope you trip on a rock and die on the way to the homeowners association so you can't destroy the entire community that you exist in, because you existing makes the world a bad place. You fucking cunt. That's exactly how and what and the way she was just talking. She just can't help it. It's a Karen, it's just a Karen. I guess you can't un-Karen something that stopped even being a human being a long time ago, I guess apparently. Because Wynn is actually possessed, so I guess this is her Karen demon coming out. You can heal at the cost of your life. That's what the demon says. Alright, I'm gonna save, because I've done a shit ton of stuff here. At least I didn't get any negative approval. I'm trying to get Wynn up there, but... like, she had no business even opening her fucking beef jerky cunt mouth. She had no business even doing that. And she knows
What's
it.
on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability. So many are gone. They will need.
Okay, I don't have any more dialogue options.
Perhaps
We're probably
they will
gonna.
look to Orlais or
I kind of hope we don't get the
It will be
Liliana.
difficult for a while. But I
Win
have no doubt the
ambushes.
circle will recover.
Although we do have Mana Clash. Won't help on the. It won't help in the Liliana one though. I'm guessing that's going to be an issue on the way to Denerim. I'm just not sure if we want to. Let's see what level is everybody? What's Morgan at? God, I got to get one more rank of that. I think she gets it at level 12. She's not even close, is she? All right, so I'm going to go back to Redcliffe right now. I'm going to make sure we turned in everything.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
I got Mana Clash. I guess the next thing is Haste, but shit, Win has to level up too. All right, nice. Okay, so we did go. Let's see. Go here. The only way to get Haven unlocked is to go to Denerim. I'm gonna go back to Redcliffe. I'm gonna make sure I've turned in everything. Right.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting...
It's gone exactly
has
as
gone
you planned.
Exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire.
This is
But
what
blight
Dumont,
or
the
no,
controller of
we may
every
not have the
blight
manpower
ever
to
since the
face
history
the
of ever,
Darkspawn
would have to
soon.
say
Kaelin, I
through
propose you
somebody
lead us
who's
with
not
the
even a
force,
leader.
taking
Never!
notes.
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own.
Dumont, Corypheus,
I will
the Envy
lead you
Demon,
through this, Honora.
hate
You must have faith in me.
the Orlesian
Oh,
Empress,
Kaelin.
hate
Kaelin's death was
Orlesian
his own doing.
royalty. Hate. I mean, hate. You see that all the time in Inquisition. Like it's severe.
Look, Darkspawn.
This is
You'll get no mercy from me.
I'll get on it.
Watch it!
Is there traps up here? Yeah, I'm not seeing any traps.
I'll get on it.
Horror as I rip you apart. Let's go. Let's see what you're made of.
I'm wrecking that dude's shit.
All right, all right. I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap.
I'll get those traps.
Sounds better than later.
I'll get on it.
I think a boulder dropped on me there.
Yeah, Liliana went and tried to tank. At least everybody went left. If you come right, those traps are actually worth XP. So that's a decent amount of XP, not gonna lie. And because of Logain, these places here, they're deadly for merchants and travelers and anybody just trying to flee the bite. It's deadly because of Logain. Anybody who would be guarding these paths is murdering each other in a civil war that Logain has created through democratic philosophies, you know, like anti-ICE, defund the police, like all that. Looking at Satanism alive and well back in when was this game made? 2008, 2009? Before it even happened in the 2010s and now the 2020s. True story. You're actually seeing it here, so...
Indeed.
Yeah, everything's plays better on console than PC, in my opinion. I mean, you don't have mods, but... if you need mods to play, that's kind of pussified anyway, right? I mean, if you need it to play. Now, mods are great just to enhance your game experience. But, yeah. No, PC allows you to pussify the game to the point that it's ridiculous. I mean, when I say pussify it, I mean, like, pussify it. Like, okay, so, like, here, my map, right here, is, it is what it is. On PC, you can back out and you can see the map. I would say it's about a, what, 3-to-1, 4-to-1 ratio? Like, I know if you're in Redcliffe, you can be at the top of the hills, and you can damn near see all the way down into the village. Right? So it allows you to pussify the shit out of everything. Just pussify it. And make it even more turn-based than it actually is. So, yeah. No, I mean, I agree. Everything plays better on console. Everything's easier on PC, and everything plays better on console. There you go. I would 100% agree. And she's out. And she's out. I can't believe we got away with that shit on the first try, though. That's crazy. Although I think that Darkspawn was an archer with some magic abilities for some reason, but is an archer. Mana Clash seems to have hurt it some. You know who's better with Mana Clash? Morgan. And you, if you're playing a mage, you're better with Mana Clash. You're pretty sick with Mana Clash.
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
Now you want to hear her woke explanation and justification to how she got possessed and how it's the okay kind of possessed? Anders does the same thing. Anders was just evil. I don't think Wynn was ever evil. Anders was evil from the beginning. Anders is one of those... Anders is like a Kenite, calling themselves a Jew, but they're not. You know, destroying everything in your world. Nothing wrong with Jews. Those of Judah, it's one of the 12 tribes. The 12 tribes are the ones that settled Europe and settled the North Americas. And everybody wants to go there so they can complain and turn it into the third world shithole that they flee from while they're supported by China and Russia. That's what's actually going on now, but that's the actual reality of everything that you're seeing in the simplest form. But yeah, the Kenites, that would be Anders. Anders was evil before birth, kind of like Esau. When God said, Jacob I have loved, Esau have I hated. Why did he hate Esau before Esau was even born? He knew what Esau did in the first Earth Age. When Satan rebelled, Esau was his first lieutenant. Yeah, enemies. God didn't have enemies. Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid. There's no, if that offends you, then good. Good, because, wow. Anyway, good example. So comparing like Anders to Wynn, their situations are the same. Anders was just evil beforehand, actually made the demon that he seduced to inhabit him, made that demon even worse. How would you like to inhabit Anders and be guilty of every single physical, mortal, spiritual sin and evil that exists on the planet before you even get a chance to do any of it? You're already guilty of all of it. Because, yeah. Whereas Wynn is just a mage. And she gets caught up in the politics, and guess what? She's possessed.
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Now is not the time, because she's got to have some time to think about it and find some way to justify this shit and make it sound like something other than what it is. She's possessed. She's a fucking blood mage. Whether she likes it or not. She's a mage. It happened. The demons found a chink in her armor. They found her almost dead. They gave her life. And now if she does anything regarding life, she has to pay for it with her life and her blood. Just like Anders. It's in Anders' skill tree. It's in Wynn's skill tree. You want to go look at it? I think it's down here. There it is. Vessel of the spirit. She's the vessel of what spirit? Well, if she's the vessel of a spirit, that's a really nice way of saying you're possessed. You're the vessel, and you've got a spirit inhabiting you. You are the vessel of a spirit. It's a spirit from that side of the fade. Now it possesses you because now you're a vessel containing a spirit. That's, let's just put it that way. Let's just put it this way. It's a passenger. Okay? That's the definition of possessed. She is a blood mage. Wind disorients nearby enemies with a release of energy, restoring some health and mana and earning bonuses to spell power and mana regeneration. However, once she deactivates the ability, she is stunned and suffers penalty to movement, attack, and defense, and health, and she fucking dies. Let's just go ahead and call it for what it is. So, there you go, man. Blood mage. But if you say it real nice, right? Then all of a sudden it's something else. Let me come up with a new example. Separation of church and state. As long as the church is a Christian church. You can force elementary school children to throw down prayer rugs and worship the same God that blows them up and destroys them because they're Christians and because they're Western and because they're white. At least they're Israeli white, which is the case in Europe and America. And you see that attacked and you see who the victims are. Yeah, they're raping a bunch of white little girls, most of them underage, but don't see a lot of any other children being attacked that way. And the government's bringing those people in on purpose. True story, right? You know what? I'll just leave that there. I'm done with that analogy. All right, I'm gonna go see if we can turn in anything. Anyway, so yeah, you have the Jacob and you have the Esau.
And here you are again. More generosity from my friends at the Collective. Of course, some other time then.
I'm guessing this is like, you can continue to turn in shit here, maybe? Kind of wondering who's running the inn here. I think Bella continues to stay here, but I think we gave her enough money to leave and just told her just go, just do whatever. Just don't do it here. Or is she gone? Bella might actually be gone. Oh yeah, Bella's gone. Like there's, well, who the, what is it? Is just the taps are open until the beer runs out? Until the kegs are floating? This is literally until the kegs float.
Yes, of course.
No shit. Until the kegs float. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect...
Well, we got something to turn in.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
Holy shit. 5 sovereigns, really? That's kind of nice, not gonna lie.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
How much can you steal until you steal too much? There's a like a special ambush. I think it's somewhere in Denerim. There's a special ambush just for those who have stolen just one too many times, right?
Good to see you again.
All right, so that's it for that. At least we got one thing to turn in. 5 sovereigns is pretty significant. I'm not sure what we did for that. I really don't remember. I think that general store should open after you defend Redcliffe, though. There should at least be some... Oh, I don't think we talked to the blacksmith because we saved his daughter. There we go. There he is.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Ooh. Dwarven armor? Yeah,
Thank you again.
I'll take that.
I'm forever in your debt.
So I'm wondering, what armor does he actually give you? Because can you maybe build around this? Y'all feel what I'm thinking here? Can you actually build like a special item that you only get one particular way? It's got angle strikers too, so I'm not doing that. What's this? It's medium. 1 constitution and spell resistance. So I mean, like if you were playing like a Reaver, although I think the Elven medium armor, I think it's actually even better than this. Still, it's medium armor. But you're probably not going to get it until later anyway. I mean, as a rogue, I'm not even considering this, but you could theoretically wear it. Alistair doesn't need it, obviously. Okay, we'll just sell it. I hate to be like brutal like that, but
You're welcome here, friend. What can I do for you? You're welcome to whatever I have, obviously. I'm at your service.
man, that's how people talk to each other. That's some respect right there. Dude, a greatsword with 2. Dude, if I was playing a 2-hander, I'd be owning some shit at this point. 9.8. It doesn't even cost 2 sovereigns. Armor penetration is a little, strength modifier is a little lower. Critical chance is lower. Extra rune slot, though. I'm just going to wait till we get the Vestial. I've had Alistair with, like, I mean, look at this shit, though. Like, dude, the two-handed hammers and great swords have been just ridiculous. There's the pyro staff too. I think that's like really cheap for that. The pyro staff. It's mainly in the forest. The werewolves in the trees get wrecked by this shit. Oh, it's definitely better anyway. Joe, hey, what's up, Joe? Joe Kerr. Thank God you're not Steve Kerr. Heard what that Satan's asshole mouthpiece is spouting? Anyway, at least you're Joe Kerr. I hope Steve Kerr doesn't have a brother, Joe Kerr, and I hope you're not that. Because, yeah. Anyway, what's up, Joe? I know it's just a gray iron staff, but there's like one particular point where, you know what, I'm going to buy that. I'm just going to buy it. Fuck it, right? And then this, that's +2 armor for a set of boots. So that's like 4 point... Dude, that's... No, I got you. I got you. Now 5 sovereign, 5.5. That's a lot of money. But dude, look at the defense and armor. Like, that's some pretty gangster shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. That works. Got some of that money back. Chainmail boots. See, now that's medium boots too, and that's got like a really good armor rating on it. He's got a lot of stuff to sell now. A lot of stuff to sell. Wow. Okay. Expert Frost Rune. Guess we're gonna spend some money here. So a dude came out. Now, there's been more than one instances of this, but anytime a Christian does the right thing or says that evil is evil, Steve Kerr and there's a couple other coaches and a couple other people that feel like their opinion actually matters in anything, and they're the most useless pieces of fucking shit in the entire universe. But yeah, Steve Kerr takes the side of Satan every time Satan speaks. Steve Kerr is right there at his throne with his head in Satan's lap, just condoning everything. That piece of shit that used to coach the San Antonio Spurs did the exact same thing. Like, as evil and toxic as you could possibly be as a human being, making celebrities look Christian. That's how bad they are. Yeah, just that. Yeah, it's bad. Just like bad. Anyway, that has nothing to do with you. I just yeah. Just had to throw that out there. Actually, I didn't have to throw that out there. I probably should just not say anything. It has nothing to do with what we're doing right here or talking about, so there you have it. Let's see. So let's get rid of this. Cool. Never mind. Forget I said anything. You can go look it up for yourself. Steph Curry has the exact same mindset. But I mean, that's why they make millions, because that's why they make millions being empty, useless human beings that don't provide anything to the world. The people that actually do something for the world can barely get by and even put food on their tables. These motherfuckers here have a satanic opinion and they make millions because they can throw a inflated rubber ball through a circle. Who gives a fuck? And if you do give a fuck, why do you give a fuck about it? Just to be honest.
Right away.
Anyway. Okay, so we got to turn in some stuff. That's cool. Let's see. Let me see. Where's my level at? I don't know if I can actually level at Orzammar. I guess we're going to go to Denerim. So that we can at least unlock, whatchamacallit, Haven. Right? Alright, so let's just save. Let's go to Denerim. We're gonna get a nasty ass ambush on the way too. I think we are. Ching. No? Really? Nothing. You gotta be kidding. What, dude, what the how did we get all the way? Seriously? I'm not gonna lie, Liliana looks kind of gangster. She really kind of does, right? Just saying, she just looks a little bit gangster.
You remind me of Lady Cecily.
Who?
Good day.
She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecily let me stay instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have the same poise, the same air of nobility.
One day.
Oh,
There
child.
is but one
She's got to throw some food in here. Hold on.
I learned that
Are you-
nobility
you waiting for the food?
Who have
is
given
something
their
you are
love
born with.
to false gods.
I have met nobles
What,
who
no
are
mention
very
of
petty
dessert?
and mean,
Surely this is a
complete
miracle.
degenerates. Then
No
there are
mention of
people
dessert.
with a certain
That's the one
dignity
time
and
she
grace
doesn't mention
that
food.
draws you to them, no matter who you are or who they are. I think the lowest peasant can
The
have
deep
the
dark
most noble
before
spirit,
dawn's first
and
light
it will
seems
always
eternal.
shine through.
But know
It is
that the
this
sun
nobility
always
of
rises.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanters' Board? I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. Pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste. I have always been fascinated with history. What better place to indulge that than the birthplace of the Maker's Prophet? To be the curator of this chantry and to be so young. I fight a battle with pride, and hopefully the Maker can forgive my occasional defeat. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds. Oh, I've heard them too. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone.
You can make the skeletons of 10 prophets.
Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. Thriving, especially in a holy city like Denrim. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
Wow, those are some pretty wise words. I'm not gonna lie. She's the right person in the right place, at least. At least she's got a head on her shoulders. That's damn. Okay.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even
Good
false
girl.
symbols have the power
I think the
to
chantry
inspire,
needs more of her
but it
and a
seems
whole lot
every
less of
year we
everything
fall
else.
more out of
That's what I
touch with
believe.
the real Andraste. Certainly, my research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke.
Good story.
Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
See, I like her. See, she's cool. Like, she's got her head on straight. She's like, this is what I believe, this is what I do. Everything else is bullshit. Okay, all right, gangster girl. Like, that's all right. I can respect that. That works for me.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, I'm down with what she was talking about. That works.
My client appreciates your generosity.
Sure what that is, but apparently I'm doing it, whatever it is. There's another one about... Wait, no,
They
there's...
say you can get anything here. I once got picked.
That about
Oh,
wraps it up.
nice. Beautiful.
done now. Are you happy? I can't do that. I can't do that.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
I killed your friend? Lower your fucking voice, bitch.
I have heard of the Grey Warden's prowess.
So you're a
You
fucking
seem
coward?
More capable than you did at Ostagar. I won't throw my life away. Too many people depend on me, and I doubt guards would pose any challenge to you. But by word and deed here, you condemn yourself, sir.
So you get to throw a challenge and walk away? Alright, no, hold on a second. No, you don't get to live. No, you don't get to live. No. Yeah, you opened your mouth and... Yeah, you condemn yourself just by speaking. Alright, so let's hope we get an ambush this time anyway. Cha-ching! Come on, man. One time. Now, so apparently I can pass a speech check. I don't want to. This thing needs to die just because it's woke. It needs to be executed for being woke. Period.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand. From the lowest
We don't need to talk to her. I just talked to her just out of curiosity.
those who bring ham without provocation.
To bring ham, not harm, but ham. To bring ham without provocation. Ham. So, we're gonna go take care of some of this.
Would you stop correcting me? I know the chant like the back of my
I know the chant like the back of my ham.
You remind me of Lady Cecily.
Who?
She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecily let me stay instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have the same poise.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. I doubt that. Yes, you're right. This is very interesting. I'll take this note from you, and I'll confiscate this lyrium as evidence. You have done a great thing here, friend. Those rogue mages' days are numbered.
Right, sure they are. Yeah, okay. Just give me my sovereign, and go fuck yourself. Now...
What is it? I have work to do. What does it say? I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
Done. Anything else? I can't do that.
So we gotta go deal with that dude, but...
That about wraps it up.
Dwarven poetry, which is interesting because it's over here by the crows. Right? Like, that's... There's something to that.
Another visitor in my store. Enjoy browsing my wares. Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Cesar handles the trade stock. I handle other affairs.
Man, what affairs are those? You need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
Watch, he knows who you are, though. Listen. I mean, maybe we can get a codex here.
Not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was. On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time. Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing.
He'd prefer the Darkspawn to his...
Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run
to his
red,
homeland?
Often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
They're not a bunch of ninjas.
Luck be to you, Warden.
Luck be to you, Warden. He knows exactly who you are. Right? Like, that should be like, oh my shit. Red lights and red flags and sirens going off and shit, right? Good luck to you, Warden. That was some gangster shit, what he just said. Good luck to you,
welcome to our
Warden.
Shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers.
Now, if we can find a dragon bone crow dagger with 3 rune slots, yeah, we'll be taking that. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
Oh yes.
That plus 15 crit backstab damage. Yeah, we don't have one now, but really sell some of this junk though. Now, if that had like 2 rune slots on it, I don't know, man. I wouldn't exchange it for that. I don't know. No, I probably wouldn't. But after you finish all the crow stuff, a crow dagger with 3 rune slots, it's up there. It's really nice. If you find something better, like maybe another Beastman's dagger with 3 rune slots and all the extra stuff, you can give that to Liliana. And she can, like, wreck some shit with that, so... They got all the poison recipes. All of them. Still haven't leveled up anybody, though. That's crazy. Seriously, have not leveled up anybody.
My client appreciates your generosity.
Nobody's actually using those anymore.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt. And I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Nice. You have Drake scales? The way this dude says it, you have Drake scales? I love this. Dude, Wade is one of my favorites, man. Like, seriously. Seriously, one of my favorites.
Win, is this yours?
Done now. Are you happy?
My bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden.
Is this dude a mage?
How may we assist?
And is that his, like, summoned demon? Because, you know, Wade is actually, like, a rage demon, right? But acting like a blacksmith in this world. Dude, you can't even make this shit up. It's awesome.
You're obviously not from around here. Wade is possibly the most brilliant armorsmith in all of Ferelden.
That's not true, Herin. The dwarves of Orzammar make the finest armors around. These piles of rust droppings you forced me to make are worthless compared to their
rust droppings.
Never let me have the time, the materials to make something special.
Customers expect their armor in a timely fashion, not years late.
The way
like
Wade
the
talks,
last time.
it just
that happened once.
It makes my heart happy.
Once, and you never let it drop.
Not once. Not once. All right, whatever.
Centuries. You hear that, you young mutt? Centuries.
Centuries.
What's an extra year here and there to make something wonderful?
Thank you, Dwarf. Your fine point has made my life so much richer. The city is full to bursting. With people from the country coming, trade is thriving. Especially those that deal in weapons and armor. Master Wade is especially in demand. Certainly.
Certainly. These rust droppings. Rust droppings that you forced me to... Come on, man. That shit is amazing. Is that medium armor that takes 34 strength? I mean, you're going to have the strength if you're playing a... I'm just trying to think if a Reaver can actually get some advantage from medium armor. I don't really see how you do. I don't see what's the benefit, to be honest. I don't get it, I guess.
Welcome back. You looking for fine armor? No, no, he can't.
Did I hear right?
You
are a woman. You have Drake
scales? I love this dude. Oh, you can look at them, but don't touch. Seriously. All right.
Look at this, Herin. It's real. Some never see a single scale in their lives.
Their lives?
I must make this.
Tell
the customer, is it? I'll drop everything to work on this immediately. I'd stake my life on it, friend.
Where is your humility when we really need it?
So you pay the extra sovereigns, and this motherfucker is still being a bitch? Like, well, this doesn't make any sense. Why this little Alistair-looking pansy pussy bitch is having a problem with you making some armor. I don't get it. You pay 10 sovereigns, and that's more than your entire inventory is worth. And this bitch is still just being a bitch. I don't get it. Maybe it's like a demonic thing, and you're a warden making things better, and so this thing fucking hates you for no reason, or I don't. They never made any of this dialogue or lore make any sense. And when Wade is so cool, this little punk fuck, this little demon crap, woke Karen fucking blue-haired, purple nose ring piece of shit, just never made any sense at all. To whatever.
Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Heren. Think of it.
I'm trying to stop.
10 extra fucking sovereigns, and the bitch is still a bitch.
You're here about your order?
I've barely even begun, and you're pestering me.
You're pestering me.
Get back to work. Come to see our fine goods before they sell out?
Go fucking fuck you.
Oh, marvelously. Wade isn't doing any more orders today, and I have the joy of dealing with customers who had orders that were supposed to be done today. Walk the streets carefully. If some people knew you were the one with the drake scales, well, it wouldn't be pretty. Wade is working as quickly as he can. He really is. But he says you want it perfect. Come again.
Oh, I will. You want the Felon's Coat. Like, the Felon's Coat in the base game is, like, the best armor for a rogue. Like, period. And then the Shadow something... Shadow Coat, maybe? I forget what it's called. You can get it in Orzammar, and that's really good for Leliana. If you really just want to be gangster about it, you could give the Felon's Coat to Leliana and just wear the Shadow whatever for yourself. I don't see why you would do that, but... I mean, whatever.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see? Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
You'd buy that. That's just for the forest. The forest and the werewolves. That's all that's for. I don't know that it makes a huge difference because the staff is so weak. That, yeah. I mean, I don't know. If I wasted my money, that doesn't really matter anyway. We'll get it back.
Hello? Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Gordana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
Yes, I think so. I'm sure of it, in fact. Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle.
Them's at the castle.
I told them the babe
well,
was
when you
the
hear him
king's,
talk
and they
like
said
that,
he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut
yeah,
my mouth.
you know
and
what
sent me on
caliber
my
of
way.
person you're talking to.
I knew it.
You know what character
Sorry,
a person you're talking
didn't
to.
know that.
Them's at the castle.
The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed Mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
Well, go get your food stamps. Yeah.
And who in the Maker's name are you? Some dwarf carrying all his riches?
Yeah,
I
that's
expect?
about the last straw
Hey,
right there.
don't speak to her that way. She's my friend and a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden, too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. Damn. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use
How many
for you.
for those 5 mouths? How many daddies?
Sorry,
5 daddies for those 5 mouths? Tell her to keep her fucking legs closed and let's just leave.
Yes, it really seems that way, doesn't it? I wasn't expecting my sister to be so... I'm starting to wonder why I came.
I don't know why you came either, or what you expected to find. But it isn't here. Now get out of my house, the both of you.
Okay, well, back to your scrubbing skid marks out of people's drawers and getting exactly what you deserve. And if you can't keep your legs closed, apparently you can't keep your mouth closed either. You probably had a chance to at least not live life the way you're going to because of your mind and your mouth. Well, learn the Democrat lesson. Get what you deserve.
I agree. Let's get out of here.
Holler at you.
Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. This is the family I've been wondering about all my life. That shrew is my sister? I can't believe it.
Well, when your parents just fuck anything because they consider whatever...
Isn't that what family...
Whatever cum dump that they're raping to just be not even human, then if you're the product of that, doesn't mean you're bad, but they are. So there you go, man.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I should. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
There you go. Well, now we finally got a fucking level. God damn, man. What did that take? What did that take? To finally get a level. Imagine that. What the fuck? Like, literally, Wynn hasn't leveled for 2 days. This is stupid. Constantly doing quests and nothing. Alright, so we got mana class, so... And I got a little bit more magic. Now I'm going to get haste. Come on, Wynn. Haste. Alright, so now I got to take this off of my character. Now shit starts to get real. I just hate that it's taking this long. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking too much and not playing enough. You're like, yeah. I'd be like, shut up. Right, so I don't have haste as like a preset, right? So the crazy thing is, we still get the movement speed. Right, but we need to turn this off. If we want haste, we cannot. You can't stack haste and momentum because it becomes a negative. It actually makes you slower in combat. So let's see what actual skills do I have? Nothing I'm really using. I don't really use that, but might as well just have it there. I just don't want to accidentally trigger momentum again.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Here's our brony.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven.
What?
My lady Idukin? Is that really you?
What's up, Bro Rim?
You survived.
That's Bro Rim.
I never stopped believing it. And neither did your father. Before I left for the surface, King Endrin sent for me. It was almost more than I could endure, seeing him so. As if he were long dead and rotten.
Damn, okay, this isn't the news I was looking for.
He could not even rise from his bed, and the room stank of decay. He asked me to give you the shield
that's
of
pretty
Idukin.
descriptive.
And this
That's
letter.
pretty descriptive. God damn, dude. Now, Sword and Board, this might be a shield you could actually use if you were playing Sword and Board. So I want to take a look at the details.
He barely spoke at all. Every word seemed as if it had traveled the entire length.
He's getting poetic about this shit.
Find my daughter. No other deserves this. Was all that he said. His eyes have haunted me since. If it were possible for a man to die of regret, I think King.
You know what? Actually, this is all deserved.
We shouldn't dwell on the past. I can hardly tell you how good it is.
He says all that and says, "Well, just forget everything I just said, bro." Like, what the fuck, man? Well, let's just move on.
Lady, please.
He should totally be a
Don't
companion.
ask me to come with you. I was injured in my travels here.
Who wouldn't take this dude instead of Alistair?
Never fight again. And
if you started with a dwarf, who wouldn't put this dude in your party and take him instead of Alistair everywhere that you go?
And her father is the best smith in Denerim. We're expecting our firstborn before the spring.
Well, you got the baby on the way? Well, I guess you can't come with me then. I can respect that. Yeah.
And harder to believe that it has made me happier than all the glory and honor in Orzammar. It is wonderful to see you again, my lady. But you must have more important business than hearing about me. Have a look at my father-in-law's crafts. All fine work, and I'll cut you a discount.
True story. He doesn't have it yet, but the hammer that he gets, we have to do like one more thing, I think. But yeah, I would take Gorim over Alistair. 100 out of 100. But look at this. 1 cunning, 1 constitution, 9 defense, 4 damage against Darkspawn as a shield. If you're playing Sword and Board, that is not the worst thing ever. I seriously feel like I have a Sword and Board run in me that's... I don't know if it's as good as a rogue. It's definitely better than a dual wielder. It's definitely better than that. You just take everything that increases your damage and ignore anything that decreases your damage. Like it's like literally just that simple. He sells the best two-hander though. So like there's something to that too. The two-hander with medium armor instead of yeah, I don't know. When he says a discount, that means he gives you more money for your shit, too. I think. That's almost a gold piece right there. That's really almost a gold piece. Yeah, I mean, nobody's using this. That's the shitty part. A dagger and board? You don't get any benefit with a dagger. With the warrior class. You get no benefits whatsoever. Like, at all. Well. Okay, Anyway, I'll just take the money for it, I guess. Don't really care. That shield just brings back bad memories anyway. Right?
I recognize you from Ostagar and trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend.
I killed your
good
friend?
King Kalen. I demand satisfaction.
Let's see,
sir.
a Darkspawn killed King Kalen. We actually know that. And I killed your friend? Well, if your friend sucked Logain's dick, I probably killed him for that. Yeah, no, you're probably right. If that's your friend, then you need to die too. So, there you go.
You would compound slander on top of treason. You dare smear Terran Logain's word.
And level dex instead of strength, you become invincible down the line. Well, strength weapons have armor penetration. And they obviously level with strength, which also, like, you would have to split your stuff. Just to equip your gear and to do your things. If you say it's invincible on Nightmare, I mean, I'm not going to call you a liar. I just, like, there's literally no benefit whatsoever. There's no damage benefit. At least there's not supposed to be. A damage benefit for Dex from a warrior. I don't know. I mean, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just like that doesn't really even make sense. Dagger, board and dagger. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go look that up after stream tonight. We're probably gonna get off here in a little bit because I think I'm gonna be called into work tomorrow because 2 days after I get hired, we had 11 deliveries. I took 8 of them. I didn't cheat. I just took 8 of them. And the other guy got 3, and he quit. So tomorrow there's just one dude, and it's a Saturday, and it's the middle of the weekend, so I'm probably going to get called in. So I can't just, stay up till 10 in the morning type thing until the sun comes up, right? Probably going to have to get off. But if you say... Dagger benefits from Dex... But I think your class affects that. Like, what you start with affects that. Like, I don't think it's like just a flat, static thing that applies no matter what you do. Like, can you make a mage with a board and a dagger? Because you've got a bunch of dex and you have some strength or whatever, but you don't have any of the presets that actually make that a thing. I mean, that's like saying the same thing. You should be able to do that with a mage then too. I don't think that works like that. I'm gonna go look at that, man. I'm thinking there's something that's not being factored in here, but I could be wrong. I'll go look at it. I'll go look at that. So you're saying like board and dagger. Sword and board, but board and dagger. What class did he start with? And if he started with a rogue, you can use a shield, theoretically. I mean, the shield has certain requirements. As long as the shield has the same requirements that, I don't know, your armor does, 20 or less. Anything over 20 is a waste, right? So, now if he started as a warrior, then hold on a second. I'm going to show you something here in just a second. So I mean, maybe you're right. I don't know. I mean, that doesn't vibe right. But I know a dagger is faster as far as like attack. Like a dagger is going to be faster. Like if you got a dagger in a certain hand, and you've got another weapon in another hand, it will actually increase. Skyrim actually does the same thing. Like if you got a dagger, I don't know if it's your offhand or your main hand. And then if you've got like a bigger weapon in your other hand, it still acts like it's still a dagger. So it's that's the fastest attack that you have. Like, you got a dagger, then you've got a sword, and then you've got a mace. No, you got a dagger, then you got a sword, then you got an axe, then you got a mace, then you have a two-handed weapon, which would be sword and then hammer. That's from quickest to slowest. I know that. Right? We're not talking about two-handed stuff, so we're just talking about like one-handed stuff. Whether it's one-handed with another weapon or one-handed with a board. So a dagger would be the fastest attack rate, but strength doesn't affect a dagger's damage. So what you're saying is sword and board, and once you get minimum strength to equip whatever you've got to equip, everything else goes into dex. I don't think you get piercing bonus damage as a warrior. I don't think you get that. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. That's actually something worth looking into. I think I've heard this argument before, and then I think we went and disproved it. But I could be wrong. I don't really remember. Like I said, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just like, something tells me like that's bullshit. But I'll go check it out and I'll be like, oh, okay, so dagger and board is better than sword and board. You just make your warrior like a rogue. But then you have none of the strength stats whatsoever. So you have no poise, you have no resistance, you have no anything. But you've got defense. You should have a lot of defense. Which sword and board or axe and board also has a lot of defense. So, I don't know. Interesting. You know what? Just ignore this bitch.
I will not cut you down here, but this is not over.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't even have time. I'm not even going to talk to you. You're right. So if your offhand is a dagger, oh wait, he was supposed to go over there. God damn it! Did I just mess up again? No, we're gonna hear from him later. I'm guessing it's an entirely different ambush, maybe? In the back alleys? I'm willing to experience that. I'm willing to experience that. It's gonna be a whole lot nastier, but an extra ambush? That sounds cool to me.
Too much to hope they'd work it out, I guess.
I hear Ban Bronak got his helmet handed to him.
Of course he did. Terran Logain is out there leading the...
Look at what that woman's wearing. Is she drunk, or does she just have bad taste?
Is she drunk? Look at what she's wearing. Is she drunk? That's awesome.
What can I get you, stranger? Right, I'll show you around.
He's got some cool shit. He's really got some cool shit to buy. That's cheap. Like, everything here is cheap. Wow. He's got unlimited distillation agents for like almost half what Bodan sells them for. Right, so nice. Got flasks. Let's buy some of those. Now the greater health poultice is going to actually come into play with Alistair. Like it really is. It's really going to come into play.
What can I get you, stranger?
Crimson ores.
The captain sends his regards.
We just got that money back. Well, at least some of it.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
I think that was corpse skull. You had to turn in like a certain amount of corpse skull. We've been like collecting this shit like forever.
Just like you wanted.
We're gonna sell those. True story. Like 100% sell those. Just that's probably like what, a sovereign and a half or something.
Yes, of course.
Win?
Yes, Alistair?
My shirt has a hole in it.
I see. And?
Can you mend it when we get back to camp?
Can't you mend your own?
Dude, why is Alistair so weepy? He's like so weepy.
Fabric and it ends up all puckered and the entire garment hangs wrong afterward. And you're...
What now?
You know,
it's two sovereigns there.
Grandmothers do that sort of thing, don't they? Darning socks and whatnot. You don't want me to have to fight Darkspawn in a shirt with a hole, do you? It might get bigger.
Dude, he's so weepy. Dude, Alistair, shut the fuck up. It's like so. Oh, you don't want me to have to. Oh,
while you're at it, the elbows kind of need.
Like, stop it. Dude, just stop it. Oh, that's funny. Like, that's seriously funny. Dude, stop it. Just quit it, man. It's not even funny anymore. Alistair just needs to quit. This is all XP, man. We're just trying to get Morgan to where she's like leveled up. We have to level up with her out of the party. Because like she needs to be to level 12 and she's like level 11 plus 1 XP. Yeah, no, I mean we could bring her with us, I guess, and maybe level her up. I don't know, as long as we level up, she'll level up again. When you go back to camp, if you're level 13, she's level 12. That's pretty much how that goes. Alright, so...
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there.
I can go wherever I want.
I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
I go where I want.
I said no. Genitivi was a very private person.
Was.
No, don't touch that door!
Immediately.
Who did they send?
Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. By the way, Waylon and the cult of Andraste, they're not Templars. They're fucking mages. So let's just clarify that real quick. It's never the conservatives, it's always the liberals doing the evil shit. Unless there's some conservatives that are caught up in the same evil shit. Steel symbol of Andraste. I think that's definitely for her. Burn that.
Oh, how dear of you.
Okay, she's 100%. I should probably give that to Alistair, to be honest. I need Alistair at 100% as well. And then I need Win at 100%. Seriously. So now... Good deal. See, I wanted these assholes back here so I can just go kill them right now. Got that.
The wonders of Thedas. Our Lehman once bought me a miniature Gollum doll here. When I was young. Really young.
It's 3 sovereigns there. This is a really nasty ambush. It's a lot of AoE, two-handers, and archers at the same time. It's nasty. It's really nasty.
I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad for... Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this does.
Now, I can go into the Wonders of Thedas. I just can't really buy anything. I don't have any money yet. I need to get Morgan to where she can make us unlimited money. I mean, there's some things we can do in here, I guess, but we just yeah. Well, we could buy 1 or 2 things, actually. Maybe.
Yes, make it quick. Strange. Let's see this. I knew it. I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
Finally.
Jade, carved and polished into the shape of a large... Oh, I see.
Jade! A jade dildo!
Rude.
Well, that's just rude. Jesus. A jade carved and polished into the shape of a... What the fuck? What is that? I'm surprised Alistair didn't say, do we have a Gollum doll here? One second. Maybe. See, like, if I was playing Sword and Board, man, I'd be all about this. I would not use Shield Wall. I would still take Shield Expertise. I mean, I would take it, and I would take this, but... Hey, we want this. That's 26 decks, but... Oh, God damn it. Alright, so let's see. 23. Let's try that. This takes 26 strength. Defense for shield defense and making the character. See, this is what I would use. It takes 26 decks. Additional benefits when using shield bash, shield pummel, assault, overpower, shield defense, shield wall, and shield cover. And shield defense is exactly what I'm using with shield balance and then shield tactics. So we definitely want this. I could say assault, Or I could do... I could take that too. Oh, let me just get the stamina buff. Just earn reward points. I earned 1 reward point for playing Xbox for like 16 months. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about that. Reward points, plural. It's going to be 1 point. And you need like 10,000 of them to equal $1. Like, why do I care about that? I really actually don't. I really 100% don't.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Actually, I think... That's a gold piece. Maybe we can buy one thing here. I like the lightning rod. I want the Reaper's vestments for... if I'm playing a Blood Mage, I use this. Because it's +6 Constitution, that's like... And +12 armor. Yeah, that's just gangster as shit. I'll get that for... I'll still get that for win, to be honest. I still will. And then you've got Ring of Ages. Give that to Alistair. So he's basically immune to magic. Almost. About as close as you can get. And then... And we got this. We can give that to win right now. There's the Potent Lyrium Potion recipe. That's how you make unlimited money. So there is that. I think I would like maybe this too. But once you get unlimited money, you can just do all this shit. And then you've got this. I want this. Probably take. I'll take this. This. Yeah. Okay, let's just get the tome. I'm gonna give this to Win. Works for me. It's 1 point. Little more willpower. Right, so now we got that. Now we need to work our way towards this. I mean, I guess that's what I'm gonna use. Because it's Alistair, it's armor penetration. Based on caster spell power. So I do this when I'm playing a mage. When I'm playing a blood mage, I have this because I can just sustain this shit for free. And it gives Alistair and Leliana, and then I make Leliana like a cunning rogue. Right? So like there you go. But yeah, seriously. She's already got that. I'd really like the staff focus too. I'm not gonna lie. I would really like that. Her basic damage over time should just be higher and higher and higher. We'll eventually get Spell Wisp too, I think. But yeah. So Force Field is good. If we're gonna fight any dragons, we actually want that. So there you have it. All right, cool. That's all my money right now. Okay. So do we just go?
I can't do that.
Dwarven craft.
I can't do that.
Dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Yes, my friend?
Find better.
Let me save real quick.
No, I don't think so. Can't do that.
All right, so to get the crow thing started,
you won't find better.
You have to try to leave.
As there is but one world, one life.
They came at me! Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me.
One God, and he is... What, no mention of the
Dump the bags. Dump the evidence. We're not doing good things here. I'm pretty sure this is not good things.
One life, one death. There is but one God.
There are many great tales of...
Yes. I feared this day would come.
That sucks, man. Alright, so now yeah, we're just basically trying to get Morgan leveled up. We just need to level one more time. And then she's good. I'll be back. Alright, good times. Here's the problem. Like, every single ambush from this point forth, we're going to do this, and then we're going to go back to the tavern, and then we're going to do this again. So we can go do all the back roads. We're not that far away. Or we can go do...
Message for you, milady.
Ferelden stuff. What?
More things to deliver.
Just what?
Goodbye.
Remember, every single thing the crows ask you to do is pro-Ferelden. And it's anti-Logain. Every single thing. And there's kidnapping, child molestation, and all kinds of other things involved. And you're allowed to go destroy those pieces of shit. And remember, BioWare wrote this. And BioWare's spiritual, political compass is geared towards child molesters and pedophiles and woke, Democrat, Satanism. Yet they still wrote this. Maybe there were some people there that just weren't completely 100% evil back when this game was actually made. They were completely taken over by evil by the time Inquisition and Failguard came around, which is sad. Anyway, just saying.
So,
truth is truth. Don't have to like it.
I'm a Templar, right?
If you don't like the truth, then that means you're false.
You were not, in fact, a Templar.
You hear about a note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me.
So you're the ones trying to kill me?
Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords.
Dude, this is literally liberals that wrote this game that literally destroyed the entire
he and his
confiscate all the guns argument right there in one breath. Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? A gun or the shooter? And all the shooters have been woke fucking liberal pieces of fucking satanic, suicidal, woke, Democrat, woke, Democrat, woke, Democrat, pieces of shit. That's been all the shooters. And they want to take away your guns so they can give the guns to their people to murder you. And if you say anything about it, the government arrests you and puts you in prison because you don't like your children being raped and murdered and shit. Isn't that crazy? Wow, what the fuck is that? And here we are. And this is written by these exact same fucking hypocrites almost 2 decades ago. That's crazy, man. No, it's just the way the world is. It's just that hypocritical. It's just that double standard. It's just that blood-boiling, fucking rage-inducing, fucking satanic teabagging that you have to take because you live in this world. Not a good thing, man. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place.
A busy place.
Blight, civil war, other mayhem.
Blight, civil war, other mayhem, all...
Sometimes they really don't get along.
Sponsored
Maybe want to do
by
something
Logain.
about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
Go on.
It takes time to do a good job. Pride in your work.
Pride in your work.
But customers
I love the way this dude talks.
Not many people to turn to if you're short-staffed in some lines of work. So, someone
Why are you
that's
short-staffed?
crossed our
Because
path and
everybody
you-
is hired by
Yeah.
Logain to
Maybe
child
they could
molest,
help
murder,
out.
rape,
Make
pillage,
some coin.
burn, destroy,
Everyone wins.
protest ICE, control the American government to make sure that all the citizens are fucking robbed of every fucking penny they have. Yeah, a lot of people are busy doing that. So we're short-staffed in the lines of work that basically execute all those people, because if the world didn't have them, then the world would be probably an okay place to live in. But no, you have Democrats, you have senators, you have celebrities, you have musicians, you have actors, you have bankers, you have Satan's children pretending to be Jews, and they're not. They're the synagogue of Satan, controlling all of your lives. They're writing the agenda for your schools to molest and pervert your fucking children in front of your face. And yeah. So what's the shortage of staff? This dude just told you the shortage of staff is somebody willing to execute, judicially kill those things. Murder is evil murder. Executing is judicially executing those who murder and rape and child molest. So he tells you we're short of staff on people willing to do the right thing, which means the end of life, because that life is death. Those people are death incarnate. They are Satanists. They're called Democrats. They're death incarnate. So executing those motherfuckers, we're short-staffed in terms of what it takes to get rid of these motherfuckers so that things don't just go to hell in a handbasket all at once. That's exactly what he just told you. The Crows are pretty gangster, man. They seem to take jobs that actually matter to make sure that you get rid of evil people who are the problem. I'm down with that. And that's the case in every single circumstance. There's literally a kidnapped, raped child that you get to go rescue. And the Crows help you out. Like the CIA or some shit. Yeah, that's literally the Crows. Side quest, if you want to call it that. I think the Crows do more for Ferelden than the Wardens do. But a Warden gets involved and you get to do your thing because it's the right thing to do. And if you don't agree it's the right thing to do, you're one of those pussy fucking Democrats and you make everything bad in the world. So go suck on your own fucking dick until you die in a fire with a cactus in your asshole. How about that? You fucking Democrat piece of shit. And imagine a bunch of Democrats actually wrote this fucking game. And they condemn themselves by every single fucking line in this Crow quest. They need to be executed exactly the same way in the real world. True story. Anyway.
I hand you a scroll. You read it.
True story.
You learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, Then, if we talk again, I give you money for
If you
letting
find
me
out
know.
that something happens to somebody
I don't like the
unfortunate,
sound of this.
I give you money for
You don't like
letting
what's
me
on the
know.
scroll? Don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it.
All about it. Cool. Now watch. If I do this for you, I want no more crows after me.
That I cannot do. One master has a contract.
One
with me.
master. It's not him.
But if you help us out, maybe if that master asks
That
for
master
help,
shows up in Dragon
he'll
Age
just
2,
get silent.
and you get to execute that motherfucker. And you get Zevran with you on that quest. And you get a really, really good dagger for it, too. You know what? We might actually play that through after we're done with this. Just because. That doesn't sound like the worst idea ever, right? I mean, if we're just going to play something and talk about it, the relevance, the impact of that shit in a game world as well as the real world, might as well go do that too.
There you go. Makes for fine reading. If that's all, luck be to you.
I don't think we've done any of these. Wynn doesn't really disapprove. Wynn's like, that's probably not the worst idea, but it's not the best idea. But then you find out it's all the best idea, and you're like, actually,
we talked enough.
Working with
Everything
them
you need to
is a
know
good thing
is on the screen.
at the end of the day. Anyway, there we go. Dude, look at how fast haste is. Haste is the shit. So what do we do? Do we go to the back streets of Denerim, or do we go do some Ferelden stuff? Honestly, I think we go do some Ferelden stuff. Is that like how close are? I don't know. I don't know. Well, you know, there'll be some ambushes on the way too, so I guess we can do that. Let's see. Nice. Man, maybe I should have bought spell power, fire damage. That's fire damage? I mean, maybe that's actually a good thing. I love the movement. The movement increase with haste. Let's just go ahead and save. I think we've gotten every like side quest we can actually do here. Like I said, we can either go do all the back alleys or we can go do some of this stuff. It's only that. There's supposed to be like a Canary something. Maybe. Alright, hold on a second. I'll be back. I gotta pee. Okay. I still think the oh, that's like a later quest from the crows. Actually, I think this crow quest is it the Civil War? I don't think so. I don't think you unlock that until you do something else. I don't think this is a crow thing. But you know what? Fuck it. I don't really care. We're just going to go do our thing. I'm pretty sure the Red Jenny Seekers are something you get from the crows regardless.
Got it. Let's make this quick! I'm sorry, am I too quick for you? How about this?
We all just blew the fuck up. We all just got blown up. Apparently we need some, fire resistance or something. So that has something. I think that's the mage thing. To be honest. Now, Red Jenny Seekers comes from the crows.
Get your horses off Ben Talman's land. We won't bend needle Logain.
Logain is the regent. He demands your...
Logain isn't a regent or a king or anything.
We owe no man
Logain is Ilhan Omar, who doesn't
Take the
do
land
anything
by force,
in the
then.
U.S. government.
Regent's orders.
She's just a fucking inbred, incestuous fucking cunt.
Just call me the Reaper. All right, all right.
We win. Everybody's good, right? Everybody's good. Yeah, Red Jenny Seekers, I believe you get them from... Oh, now, 2 copies of it, though? Oh. Oh, 2 copies. Like one for me and one for Leliana? Oh. Okay, okay, maybe. Like, so you're saying it's a chance drop? It's an RNG thing? No shit? Okay.
We showed those Logain upstarts.
Logain upstarts. They are an enemy. They're as much an enemy to Ferelden as the Darkspawn are. You actually see that here. So when you say Logain is just this or that or blah blah blah, you're just like, you literally probably voted for Joe Biden on purpose. And if you did that, shame on you. I hope God judges you the way you should be judged. Unless you've had a change of heart and you've decided to be something less than 100% evil in your soul and spirit. I'm not 100% evil in your soul and spirit. If you voted for Joe Biden on purpose, yeah, you really actually are. And if you don't like that, it doesn't make it less true. And if you got a problem with it, go fuck yourself with the cactus and make the world a better place because you're not in it. I'm not saying go kill yourself. I'm saying get executed because you're literally everything that's wrong in the universe. True story. Might be a hard pill to swallow. Don't really care. Get over it. We all have our struggles. Yeah. So that's that. So you're saying the dark alley? Really? Like, you can theoretically get 2 copies of that? I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you because if that's a thing, I'm not aware of it. We'll probably get an ambush on the way back to Denerim. We'll go do the back alleys. We'll go do that. Sure. In fact, probably some of the crow stuff in the back alleys involves the back alleys, right? Ching. There we go. There's a lot of ambushes we haven't had yet.
Kill them all!
Like this one right here.
Your orders? As you say.
Trap right ahead.
Won't know what hit them. I see a trap. Watch out!
Wow, let's miss that one.
Got it. All right, all right. It's a mess, or no one's getting out alive. Now's better than later. You're gonna regret this.
Beautiful. That's a lot of XP. All those traps, like all those traps, like this shit right here. What is this? 30, 30, 30. We didn't even have to pause, man. That's the cool part about it. And we're getting some silver and gold and shit like that too. All right, so that works for me. And I didn't trigger any of the traps. We actually got all of them. One more. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. That's how that works. All right, so, no, we're just gonna go. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. All right, should we just? All right, hold on a second. What is this? Small nature. Or even during combat. We can actually steal from people during combat. I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds kind of fun. Like seriously. Okay, I'm just gonna take your shit right now. Like, what did you say during the dark alley? Can we actually like, can we actually jack his shit during combat? All right, we gotta have this. We gotta have this. This is what I've been going for. Song of Courage. This is for everybody. This is for the crew, man. This is for the crew. Song of Courage. Now that's the shit. That is the shit. All right. Health poultice. There we go. I didn't realize she was actually running without anything. I thought I actually changed that like a long time ago. I meant to. Health poultice. All right, cool. Let's see. I'm just gonna say self any. Usability. What do we got? Overpower. Shield pummel. I don't care about shield bash. All right. We need to get some of his Templar stuff. We could maybe threaten. Maybe. We could do that. So I mean, I put Win on health poultice. How did I not put Leliana on health poultice as well? How did I not do that? I'm pretty sure I actually did that. I didn't do myself that way. You know what? Just do that. That's fine. But I don't ever control anybody else, really. Health poultice. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's cool. I'm going to do 25, though. No. Yeah, I'm gonna do 50. Yeah, that works. That's fine. That's 100%. I mean, it kind of crosses over because I have win set to heal allies at less than 50% health, but health poultices get you at 100%. So if she's not able to hit you, you hit yourself. If it happens at the same time, sometimes, who really gives a shit? Okay, every once in a while you waste a health poultice. Who cares? Like that doesn't even matter. Like that's completely irrelevant. Right? Like, true story? Alright, that works for me. So you say the dark alley. I could just get Leliana to just pickpocket that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pickpocket that bitch. Okay, so this is one of
And
these.
after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended.
Pickpocket that
and
bitch.
the world marveled at what she wrought.
Oh wait, no, something we have to do. We have to go back to Redcliffe. Right? Yeah, we have to go back to Redcliffe. All right, hold on a second. I mean, let's if we're gonna do it right, let's just do it right. Let's get another ambush. Probably, I'm gonna guess the Queen Spider or the wolves with the 1,000 traps around the wolves. I think we can handle that shit now. I hate it when you get that shit when you're like level 5. You can't disarm any of the traps and the wolves two-shot everybody in your party and it's just over. We've definitely been through that before. So, yeah, we got to go to the Chantry. I should have gone to the Chantry. Oh, man, I think I had a chance earlier. That doesn't matter. We need another chance for an ambush anyway. We're trying to get as much XP as we can. Ching. Shing. Cha-ching. Seriously? Dude, seriously? I can't even buy an ambush now. If I don't want it, it happens every 2 seconds. If I do want it, I have to work for an hour for just one. Whatever. At least we got haste, so we can get there faster. We can get there, like, extra fast.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems...
Maker's blessings upon you,
But
Warden.
no. Yes?
No, I can't believe this. I won't.
Sorry. I'm like really, really sorry. You have like no idea how sorry I am.
Right away.
Nothing to steal. Seriously? Come on, man. Whatever. Alright, well, we got that. I think the last one is at the, what, the Pearl?
Ask away.
Anybody ever pickpocketed the blacksmith? That just seems like a really, really shitty thing to do, right? He just got his daughters back, and he helped. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't care if you get like a 20 sovereign thing. I really, well, I mean, unless it's like an in-game weapon, I don't care. You know what? Actually, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's the ultimate dick move, and yeah, you know what? I really don't even care. I don't care if you can do that. Alright, so you say, shing. Anything? Dude, how the fuck are we just going from one side of Ferelden to the other without a single ambush? How's that even a thing? You know what? Fuck this. All right, fine. Then we're just gonna just do this, I guess. Shishing. Seriously, bro? Dude, what the?
I once did a stint in
Tell your captain that our deal is now ironclad.
Uh-huh.
Fun times. That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things.
Someone needs to put you in your place.
Damon the werewolf, and that has something to do with Isabella. How does that have anything to do with Isabella?
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Fools? But they didn't have actual Isabella's voice. Right?
On my way.
Oh, seriously?
I shall.
Nice.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only. Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
That's exactly what I'm telling you to do.
You aren't no common guard. You're with All How, aren't you? Men, let's clear out.
So everybody knows that All How is the Tim Waltz of Denerim. Everybody knows that All How is the Tim Waltz of Denerim. You should not even question that, right? Am I wrong? You can talk to Isabella. That's not Isabella to me. That's just not. Just saying, it's just not.
I can't do that.
Iron Ring. Wow, that's the worst piece of shit the game actually even has to offer. An Iron Ring. What is it, like two copper pieces or something?
Finished.
That's
Now
a
what
love
do you want?
leveler.
I could have handled it. Thanks.
Right, yeah, it's just whatever. Shut the fuck up.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different.
Skilled craftsman.
You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
Never mind.
Come again.
Never mind. I just wasn't. Dude, what the fuck? I feel like I was just conversationally raped. Just like, damn, I'm just stuck with, I gotta put it somewhere, so just put it anywhere. And wait a minute. She just told you exactly what Anders is. Anders was a fucking pearl hoe. And didn't even get paid for it. Just enjoyed being a pervert in any sexual, moral, ethical perversion involving children or animals. Because if you say to Anders, I'm not down with children or animals, he's like, well, I am, but whatever. That's not a quote, but it's the exact, that's the gist of it. True story.
I can't do that.
The Grey Nug flies north for the winter. I didn't read the thing on the wall back in the city. That kind of sucks.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that either. All right, well, at least I can go turn this in, I guess. Ching. Here we go. Do we get a dark alley?
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody
will
gives
what?
orders in my men
Reward
but me.
you later.
A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
I love this dude. I love this dude.
I'll get on it. Got it. Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me! You'll get no mercy from me!
You should run while you can.
All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it.
You're gonna regret this!
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the
No,
payment
they're
I
stupid.
promised.
Yeah, no,
I might
they
have more work if
are
you're
they
interested.
stupid? You have to
But
ask.
I'm heading back
No,
to
they're
the Market
stupid.
District. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
I love this dude. It's just like I'm heading back. This is above and beyond me. Like he's not a bitch about it. He's just like, yeah, this is bullshit. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Gotta love that, man. All right, let's see. Alistair's fucked. Alistair just got wrecked.
Yep.
They're like
The
seriously got
waiting
wrecked.
round part is awesome.
Let's see. Let's try this. Here. Nice. Well, I'm not doing that anymore, so yeah. I mean, maybe dualism or something. I might actually.
Well, right away.
No, hold on a second. No, we gotta put this here. That's like half of her mana pool, too. That kind of sucks. Like half. She needs a lot more willpower. A lot more willpower. True story. Alright. I'm not sure why that's like not even showing up. Like, dude, how's that not a thing? It's not counting as a buff, which is weird. Why is that not counting as a buff? I need a city map. What I need to understand is why that is not counting as a buff. And it takes 35 fucking minutes for that shit to respawn? That's stupid.
Sorry.
Like, dude, it's like faded. She's getting it, but nobody else is getting it. It's like it's almost grayed out. You see it? Well, I mean, it's kind of hard behind the chat, but it's actually showing it like it's grayed out, like for no fucking reason. That's really weird. Are we not getting the buff? Huh. All right, well, let's just, okay, let's just, okay, I mean, that's where I was going. Dude, I'm gonna get a second ambush from point A to point B. But
escape me, eh, Warden? I would prefer to fight with honor, but over scum like you, I'll take any victory I can.
We might want to walk softly.
You have no skill, only disappointment! Sounds better than later. Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back? A bit more I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back? Now's better than later. Piss on me!
As with violence, sometimes
We must strike, quickly. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
this dude is such a pussy. This is straight up Democrat Logain. Democrat Logain. Woke Logain. This is 100% woke Logain. What a fucking bitch. But actually, I think we got a little bit more XP here. Well, hell yeah, man! I got a half a sovereign there, and I get something that's probably worth half a sovereign. See, is there anything else here, like a locked chest? Anything that can give us some XP or give us any benefit in doing it this way? Well, I don't see anything else. Ah, motherfucker, man! You know what? It's just better to have done it back in Denerim. I'm honestly, I don't think there's any advantage here. Like maybe just some like special item or a chest with a little bit extra XP. Maybe an item in the chest or something. Maybe. I don't see anything here. Anybody see anything at all? I don't see shit here. All right, whatever, man. At least you got rid of that piece of shit. Fucking coward fuck.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over.
So that's done.
They shall be named Maleficar, a curse.
We can go turn that in.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Nice. We're making all the money right now and doing all the things.
Good to see you back.
We've only done like one thing in the back in the back alleys. We've done one thing, and we've made like 50 fucking sovereigns and 1,000 XP. So
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood, or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
I'm not sure that these mercenaries are actually bad guys. But I'll tell you what. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to go get some gear.
You're here about your order? It's done. I made the armor.
Made the armor.
It's garbage.
It's garbage.
I wouldn't let a festering
swine wear it.
It's amazing. I don't see anything wrong.
It's got a splotch.
Are you blind?
It'll
stupid.
It'll
the
chafe.
leg guards are too tight. It'll chafe.
It'll
the
chafe.
dye isn't even. Look here. I see a splotch.
It's splotch. It's garbage. I say.
Fine.
Dude,
Truly.
I love
it's a
Wade.
work of art. Here, wear it well. Now kindly leave.
Wade is the biggest mockery of patronizing fucking celebrity status that I've ever seen in my life. They picked the best voice actor for this dude out of any video game I've ever seen. Like seriously, like he's perfect. Wade's voice actor is perfect. I don't know how they found this dude, but it's awesome. It's fucking awesome. It'll chafe. Seriously, man. That is awesome. It'll chafe. It'll chafe. Dude, I can't even wear this shit. I need 20 strength and I don't even have it. I gotta go to Orzammar. I gotta go to Orzammar if I actually want that. Yeah, true story, because, yeah, my strength, yeah, I've got to go to Orzammar. But She's got it. Yeah, we gotta go to Orzammar. I gotta get the key to the city and get the ability to actually make some money. I gotta make some money. Right? True story. Crit chance is what? 7.5%? Armor penetration is 5? Wow. No shit. You know what, man? It's better than that. That's +1 dex. No. Yeah, that's garbage. Beautiful. Yeah, well, I can't wear any of this shit, personally. Like, none of it. I mean, that's better, right? I guess. That's technically better. I gotta go back to camp, I guess.
I hear the Regent is saying that any band that doesn't do what he tells them is going to get trounced.
The Regent. Logain saying that any band that doesn't do what the Regent says is going to be executed in what? Fort Dracon? Something like that? Right? Let me go take care of this real quick. Let's just get done with this. We can just kill everybody here. Like, who cares about a few less? Now this.
What can I get you, stranger?
Nice.
What can I get you, stranger? What can I get you, stranger?
Right, I'll show you around.
I don't want to sell that yet. I gotta get the rune from that. That's a decent rune, so just saying. Beautiful. I'm looking pretty buffed at this point.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson
We're the
Ores.
Crimson Ores.
Oh, you're threatening us. We're veterans of many battles. Who are you? Hmm?
Hundreds have died in my wake. You're just a number to me. That just sounds a little bit too cheesy. How about just fuck you?
Ah, then it's time for a bit of exercise.
Yeah, you should have put some gloves on.
Watch out. Sounds better than later.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Get you a ladder. You can get off my back.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Yeah, just watch that. I would probably say the same thing. Maker's blessings upon you. Don't kill me. Just don't kill me. Just don't kill me right now.
Good job clearing those louts out.
Huh. We have a pirate fetish. Yar! Yar! Blow the halberds and whatever. Yeah, because we're fucking pirates because we say so. I don't even have gloves on because I'm gonna fist you naturally. No, actually you're not.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting
Doesn't
rid
work
of
for
the
me.
Crimson Oars. She got her sport and she's as pleased as a swine.
She
in
got
mud.
her sport.
Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
She got her sport. She's as pleased as a pig in mud. That's awesome.
Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with. Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.
You can talk to him later and he gives you more money. He gives you money later. He actually does. I don't know what it takes to do that, but yeah, that's the thing. Probably dealing with like the rest of the back alleys. And then you come back to him and he's like, hey man, I know what Satan says about Trump, but guess what? Yeah, Trump is good and fucking Satan is bad, and so there you go. And it just gives you some more money later. That's essentially how that goes. All right, I think I've done everything here I actually can, except the back alleys. Problem is, let's see, where are we at, man? Dude, we are so close. We are so friggin' close. Let me save real quick. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'll get on it.
Shit. Dude, there's so much stuff we need to buy here. I think we just go to let's just go to Orzammar. I think that's what I said earlier, right? Let's just go to Orzammar. Let's just get our last XP and get the ability to make enough money to where we can do shit. I can't even equip armor right now. We should probably get an ambush here along the way, too. Around the Imperial Highway, Shing? Nope, no Shing. There are so many ambushes that are in the cuts for us. There are so many ambushes. True story. Like a lot. Alright. I guess we just go here.
Enemy ahead. Watch out.
Logate sends his regards.
Logate sends his regards. Logate sends his regards. Listen.
I never liked this part.
Down you go.
Watch the horror as I rip you apart! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later.
Defend yourself.
To be more careful next time.
No, you don't have to be more careful. We just need Mana Clash. Mana Clash, like, instantly just takes a person out of your party. Which is just such bullshit.
A task?
Immediately.
Everybody's got haste. Now we need a weapon enchantment. We need a weapon enchantment. For real. And I need to buff for myself too. Like that needs to be a thing. I don't understand why she doesn't. Like it shows up here. Shows up here and it shows up. All of a sudden, everybody has the buff. We didn't have the buff. It was grayed out for no reason whatsoever. Now all of a sudden we have the buff. And that Song of Courage is some shit. It's damage, crit chance, like it's just sick as fuck. And that's exactly what we're supposed to have the entire time. And I'm telling you, we didn't have it because it was grayed out for no reason whatsoever. But now we have it. So I guess everything's good. We're not getting wiped. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong here. We're 100%, 1000% playing as hard as you can actually play, and we're not doing it turn-based. So, yeah, I'm 100% cool with that. This is legit gangster shit, but anyway, all right, well, just whatever. So now we have this son of a bitch. Let's see, what time is it? What is it? It's almost 4 in the morning. I'm probably gonna play till 5. I think I'm gonna play till 5. So if you guys are down, man, I'm down with you guys. If you're down with me, so here you go. Let's see just how gangster we can actually be, or if we're just like barely getting by. You know, if our party gets wiped right here, I'm not even saving. If our party gets wiped right here, that would show you that this build is somehow bad, I guess. But if we just wreck this shit in like 2 seconds now, Win is drawing a lot of threat. Which she's supposed to, actually. Alistair should be generating threat. I'm not. He seems like it seems like Alistair is generating less threat than he was before I gave him this. Before I gave him this. Where's it at? Threaten. Pretty sure I have that shit in his tactics. Yeah, just activate threaten. Now all of a sudden he doesn't seem to threaten anything. It's almost like threat is now overriding threat, and they're making threat less threatening than threat should be. When he was just doing taunt, everything was cool, but I don't know, man. You know, it doesn't really make sense to me. I don't think the game works 100% of the time either, so there you have it. Anyway, let's just see if we can just like kill things and just be good. If we can just kill things. So I gotta go do something about that. That's money. That's like literally money. Oh, God damn it. Excuse me. Let's see what happens.
Yes?
Alright, so...
Oh? What was this about?
What is it, desertion?
I worried this might
Every
happen.
time it's desertion.
I hoped it wouldn't be you who came.
I'm gonna try to do that every time,
I had no
so...
choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Something is coming. Blast it! I'll get on it. I'll try to be merciful.
Just die already!
Here comes trouble! Enough! Alright, alright.
Oh wow, Frost Shear. Okay, that's like a really good ring. If I'm playing a Blood Mage, I'm taking that ring. It's like plus 10 frost damage, I think. Yeah, 10%. That's serious. Like that's a really good ring.
Tell me. It's done.
I hear there's been more fighting. The Queen is determined to see us through, isn't she?
My brother says he's leaving for the free life.
Irisund?
What can I do for you? This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
I am honored to be fired by one such as he. No sarcasm. At all. No sarcasm.
No.
Come on, man. Nice. I don't know what these two random gossiping humans have to do with anything.
Something about the dead rising and killing everyone in Redcliffe. And Arlema nearly dead from some illness.
Crazy, isn't it? Sounds like the end times.
Maker's breath, as if we don't have enough to worry about. Arlema would back up Terran Logain if he were right. I know he would.
Arlema would back up Terran Logain? Wow. Dude, it's crazy. This game is telling you how clueless the average person is as to how evil the people that are in charge actually are. Like how fucking bad that actually is. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, we definitely need to wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I've never actually pickpocketed this guy. We got something. I don't know what we got, but we got something.
Can I interest you in
We're going to sell
something?
it back to him. I
I've
promise
got
you
the
that.
finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royale. Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less? Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap.
Cheap.
And just as good as what you'd
You
find
don't
at a
want
smithy.
quality, you want cheap. In Oblivion, you don't want quality, you want cheap. And cheap is what I got. I love this shit.
Of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
24-hour lifetime guarantee. If you put this shit on, you're gonna die within 24 hours. Just saying. And you got a battle axe which has 2 rune slots on it, and that's dude. He's got stuff. He's literally got stuff. And a chest and crusher too. It's just kind of what you start the game with, right? Knight Commander's play. God damn it. We don't have enough. We don't have enough for it. Son of a bitch. 39 strength. It almost takes 40 strength, too. Okay. Well, all right. There you have it. We're going to have to come back for this. All right, let's see. Right. Grandmaster Silver. I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. I like literally am going to just go ahead and buy that. That's for Darkspawn and Darkspawn only. We're going to want that later, but yeah, right now it doesn't really matter. Fuck. Wow. Well, that sucks. Stamina cost for everything or less? True story. Anything else up here? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. That's just annoying, to be honest. That is like 100% annoying. Motherfucker. Let's just beat the shit out of this asshole. I just want to kill this motherfucker. This is one of Logain's lap lickers. You know what? You want to know what a lap licker is? If you're Satan and you have a penis and somebody's in your lap, they're licking your penis
demands the allegiance of the
because
Desher, or lords or whatever you call
they
them in
are
assembly.
spiritually
I
a
am his
Democrat.
appointed messenger.
That's what a
I
lap
don't
licker
care
is.
if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled. You're the exile. Aye. Despite your brother Balin's best efforts, sorrow finished what your kinslaying started. Your father is dead.
Well, that's a hell of a way to find out about
you're
that.
not getting in.
Go fucking fuck yourself, you fucking fuck. That thing right there should have 3 nose rings, 8 fucking things in its earlobes, purple hair, and just fucking hate Trump just because Trump did something good. And fucking if Jesus is mentioned, that thing should start screaming like a banshee and like slobbering at the jaws and just fucking losing its fucking mind. This is a possessed human being. It needs to die. And if it dies, the world's a better place because it's not in it. It needs to be executed. Not tried, not any civil rights, not anything. It abandoned all of its rights by being a Democrat. It abandoned all of its rights. It should be executed on sight, and then the world's a better place because it's not in it. That's a fact. Call me that again and we'll see more slayings, bitch.
Threatening a sovereign guardsman only shows how
A sovereign
far from
guardsman?
Alta Ducan you've
A
fallen.
sovereign guardsman?
The Wardens killed King Kalen and nearly doomed Ferelden.
That's a
They're
lie.
sworn enemies of King Logain.
That's something
Well,
that the
is
Democrats
royal
would say
seal.
about Trump.
That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
What? She's a traitor and a kinslayer. You said it yourself.
Well, fucking fuck yourself.
In the name of King Logain, I demand that you execute
Logain is
this
not a king.
stain on the honor of
Biden's
Ferelden.
not a president. Kamala is not a human being. Democrats don't exist.
What?
Lies.
Slander.
How dare you prove me wrong? How dare you prove me wrong? I'm a liberal. If you prove me
Kill
wrong
each
and I'm a
other as you
liberal, I'm
will.
going to cry and
But take
I'm
your
going to throw
sodding
myself
fight
in
off
front
my
of your
doorstep.
fucking vehicle and try to shoot you. And if you execute me, then God's work happened and
Now's better than later. Got it. All right.
You both are out. Asper's violence sometimes.
You're victorious.
And guess what? Guess what? This is Dragon Age. It's almost 2 decades old. All the liberals are executed because they exist. That's their crime. They exist. All the liberals are executed, and guess what? The world is a better place. Imagine that. Can you imagine that? All the liberals are executed for their existence. Their crime is because they exist. And the world's a better place. Go figure. Imagine that. They tried to murder you for being right because they're evil incarnate. They are possessed human beings. And now they're dead and the world's a better place. There's no other way to make the world a better place unless they're all, along with their Islamic, fucking pedophile worshipping, fucking piece of shit, terrorist, child molesting fucks that support them from China and Russia and fucking Kenite nations. That's the only way to save the world. Guess what? You can't do it. God will do it. You can't do it. But if they don't exist, the world's a better place. But because they exist, the world is exactly how it is. There's your life lesson. There's your life lesson. True story. Anyway. There you go. Not that hard.
Oh, you want to see some of the best previously owned equipment in Thedas, friend? Oh, of course.
Oh, of course.
Everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not lying. That battle axe just looks gangster as fuck to me. I'm not playing a two-hander, so I don't know how you make a rogue two-hander. either. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a thing, but... $2.25. I'm not paying for that. I don't have enough money for it. Eventually I will, but right now I don't. I think we actually may eventually give Wynn some frost skills, since we're not using Morgan. We might actually give Wynn some frost skills. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Nice. I really need this, and I'm just like super short. Super short. On level 13? All right, cool. All right, so let me just do this then. Cool. Yeah. Let me go back here.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier.
That's probably a true story.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. Remember
You became
my
possessed
apprentice,
by a
Petra?
demon from the
She encountered
Fade.
a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not intervened. I say
You're trying to justify you being possessed.
Survive that encounter.
Demons create situations to justify, so you can self-justify you being possessed. That's what evil does. It looks for a chink in your armor, and if you're not a Christian, you don't have any armor. If you're a Christian, you have supposed armor, but if your armor is based on traditions of men, you have no armor. So when a demon looks for a chink in your armor and you don't have any, guess what? You're fucked, and you become a liberal. There's your life lesson. You're undead?
No, I'm not undead. If I were a possessed walking corpse and could still think, I'd kill myself. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart.
Uh-huh.
I remember.
It sounds like a really poetic
everything
self-justification when you're a possessed blood mage.
Enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness.
Oh, you're gonna make it sound poetic. Oh my God, me being possessed is a work of art, so you're supposed to excuse it. So you need to be a fucking Democrat too.
Impossible to describe.
If you're not a Democrat, you're not gonna buy any of this bullshit that I'm trying to sell right now. This is Wynn trying to sell you bullshit.
I felt life.
She's possessed.
Warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold
Oh, and the earth, and the sea, and the sky, and the air, and the fire, and the stone just embraced me, and I was enveloped with Satan, but it was a good thing, so you don't need to worry about it because I'm somebody that you're supposed to trust, and everything I say is something you need to go by. But if Jesus speaks once, then I fucking die. That's exactly what this cunt is saying. This pontificating, patronizing, fucking preaching Democrat Karen, fucking woke, purple-haired, nose ring, ear ring, lip ring, eyebrow ring, fucking tattooed, fucking cunt. Everything it fucking says, preaching to you is Satan trying to shove a cactus, evil, fucking penis in your asshole and turn you into a he, thee, they, them. That's exactly what the fuck she's saying, and if you don't hear it, then you're so fucking stupid that if you were dead, the world would be a better place. True story. Anyway, that's where we're at right here. So You were never really completely dead then?
The Fade contains spirits, both benevolent
She
and
can't answer
malicious.
that question.
The benevolent spirits
She can't,
seldom
because
make
she's woke.
themselves known,
She has no
because
idea
they
what
won't
life and
happen
death
to
is.
mortals, unlike
Jesus
the
is
demons.
life, Satan is
It was
death,
one of these
she is
spirits that
dead,
saved me.
and she's
Without it,
possessed.
I would be dead.
She's a literal
And it has not
Democrat,
left me. It
and
is
she
with me
can't
even
answer a
now,
question
bonded to
when
me.
you ask it.
You see,
If
I
you
am
ask her a
supposed to
straight
be
question, is 1 + 1 2? You know, math is a Kamala Harris
the way of things.
word
Perhaps the
salad.
spirit did not
And
expect this,
so let's talk
but it is
about
weakening
when I
gradually.
was
I
a
am
middle
living on borrowed time.
fucking school child. I had a middle class family, and it has nothing to do with what you actually asked, and it can't answer your question because it's literally 100% pharmaceutical grade satanic fucking evil. That's what you're dealing with. And this is almost 20 years before what we're actually experiencing now in the real world. That's the point. And if you don't see it, you're just blind.
I didn't know if you were ready to hear it. But now
If
you
I'm
know.
ready to hear it, you're satanic fucking possessed, woke, liberal, Democrat, demon crap wisdom. I wasn't ready to hear it. Now all of a sudden it's all on you right now, right? True story. You actually just saw it in a video game, and it's actually prophetic into what you're actually seeing with everybody in the real world ever, all the time. Period. If you watch the news, if you just exist, if you talk to anybody else anywhere in the world ever, this is what you're dealing with. This is what possession looks like. Is that some scary shit? It's only scary if you're not a Christian. And if you've been to church every day, it doesn't mean you're a Christian. Now that should be scary to you. Because you were hoping some other man that was pontificating as a religious person with some fancy fucking religious Kenite fucking clothing on and rainbow flag probably in the background telling you that you're just supposed to like everything Satan has to offer and you don't need to know anything that Jesus told you. If anybody tells you that your father's advice doesn't matter, you should listen to them instead. Okay, that's the same thing as if you're a child around a kindergarten school and somebody offers you candy from a van and fucks you in the ass. Okay, that's Satan. Okay, so if you allow any human being to tell you that you should just trust what they say and not listen to your actual father, that's a Democrat, that's a liberal, that's a Satanist, that's somebody that's possessed. And guess what? You're getting fucked. You're getting molested. I don't care if you're 80 years old or 8 years old. You're getting fucked. That's a true story. I've never heard the gospel like that. Well, truth is truth, and then you have everything else. Right is right, and then you have wrong. Good is good, then you have bad. Right is right, then you have left. Get it? That line is drawn in the sand, and it just depends on who you are. What does this have to do with the video game? Nothing. And everything, actually. They're actually telling you this themselves, and the people that wrote these video games are Satanists. Wrote this video game. Yet they condemn themselves by their own writing because they're Satanists and they don't have any wisdom, and they're impossible. It's impossible that they tell you the truth. But the truth comes through here if you put it in the right perspective. That's the good thing about Jesus, is he's able to make you wise. And if you're not wise, go fuck yourself. There you go. That's your choice. I mean, you're deciding to go fuck yourself with a cactus and die for Satan. And that's just fucking stupid. And if you decide to do that, then, well, that's you. And nobody's going to save you, and well, Jesus will save you, but you hate him, so you'll never get saved, and that's your choice. Fucking liberals, Democrats. What the fuck, man? It doesn't even make sense. If it did make sense, that means you have at least 1% humanity in your soul somewhere. That liberals are fucking 100% pharmaceutical grade evil. And there you go, man. And here we are. So, there you have it. Anyway, all right, so let's see. Come on, man. Do we got a skill? We got a skill? Nice. And here we go. Now we can make unlimited money. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, she's got that too. That's pretty cool. Let's see. We got that, so let's get. All of their enemies nearby. No, wait. Hold on a second. If I'm actually ever going to use Morgan for any reason, ever, then she needs to have that. Let's give this to Morgan. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe we should actually give this to, Wynn. She doesn't have any frost abilities yet. Fuck. You know what? No, never mind. Give me Morgan. I would like to actually give Wynn some frost abilities. You know what? Actually, I am going to. I am eventually. It's going to be like 3 or 4 levels down the road. But, yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and give her that. True story. All right. Nice. So let's well, okay, so if Morgan can give us unlimited money, we need to go ahead and we need to go ahead and actually make unlimited money. And that's gonna actually take some time. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that tonight. I don't know if I have to go and I'm pretty sure I have to go into work today. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something. All right, hold on a second. I'm just gonna go talk to Wynn one more time.
What's on your mind? I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade.
An affinity for the spirits of the Fade.
Because I knew they were there.
So you're harrowing? You actually made a deal with a demon in your harrowing for later? Right? So like this is just bad. This is just evil. I'm sympathizing with Satan because I hate Jesus. But it's gonna be okay, right? That's literally what the fuck she's saying. Doesn't make any sense, right? Midday streams? Midday? Yeah, probably. I mean, do I plan on it? No. Because I work midday. And I stream in the evening. And if that's not cool, then sorry. I plan on any midday streams my time? Why would you ask that? That doesn't really make any sense. I mean, sorry, but I mean, really? You need midday. Whose time? My time? Your time? Where are you at? I mean, what? I'm not gonna make it. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm just like, what? What the fuck? What the fuck does that even mean? Any midday streams? Whose time? You want me to cater to somebody? On my dime? On my dime, you want me to cater to something, some other time, just for some specific shit, because I should pay for that. And what the fuck, bro? You know what? You should not have said that. You should not have asked that. You actually typed that shit out and pressed enter on purpose? Really?
I could sense the demons, too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to see the spirits, even if I never saw them.
Just thinking of something to say and you just decided to blurt that shit out? Just for no fucking reason?
Every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream...
I'm about to get angry. I'm about to get angry.
Being watched.
No, actually, I already am angry. Simple question. Oh, now you got a problem. Crazy, man. Why do I act like this? I didn't do anything wrong. You did, and if you can't accept that, then, well, holler at you.
It did not feel evil. I never feared it. In fact, it infused me with soft, strange warmth I never felt before. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting.
Because demons are never gentle and comforting, getting you to do what they want you to do.
They have never been
Imagine that. I don't think there's a single Democrat that wasn't soothed by their democratic feelings.
Like the same entity.
Even though it's 100% pharmaceutical grade evil.
Curious about me.
True story.
Was guarding me, for want of a better word.
Well, aren't you special?
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe.
She was in the
And I think
Fade
it gave me
often.
strength in my most
Not her
terrible
heroine.
battles.
She was
My
actually
cigar
in the
being one of
Fade,
them.
being seduced by this demon. And also in your fight with Petra's
I
demon?
don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps
Why
it
you were
knew that
chosen?
there was
Because you're a
something more that
fucking
lay in store
mage.
for me.
And
I
demons
like to
choose a
think that I was
mage,
given a
and they
rare
choose to
chance.
possess them. And you were willingly possessed. Like, does nobody actually see this? Like, seriously, how is this not even obvious? You got Ace Boone cooned. You got hoed out in the penitentiary. In your Fade penitentiary. You got hoed out in your Fade penitentiary. Now you're a demon's bitch. And you don't see that? How the fuck can you not see that? Anybody could see that.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare her for the task that is yet before her. So you had better listen to me. because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
And it's supposed to be friendly and like virtue signaling, like I'm your buddy. Like literally, this is like an actual blueprint for exactly what you're seeing from the liberals in every sense of the word. Your banking, your economy, your schooling, your government, your churches. It's like literally it's actually a blueprint. And this game is almost 20 years old. It's crazy. Like, the same spirit that designed this game is actually controlling your world that you live in. And if you can't see how evil it is, like, this is a possessed this is a demon incarnate talking to you. And it sounds cool, right? Like, literally, that's exactly what you're listening to here. This is crazy.
Joking. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see when the time comes, won't we?
Not creepy at all, is it? Not creepy at all. Crazy, man. All right, so we can just go ahead and make money. If I stream tonight, cool. If y'all want to hang out, cool. We'll just make some money and just go ahead and get our shit. Then we'll go back to Denerim. Then we'll go to Orzammar and just go ahead and carry on with the game. But either way, man. You guys have a good one. I'm gonna go try to get some sleep because I'm 99.9% sure I'm getting called into work tonight. And if I don't, now that would be disturbing because that should happen. And if it doesn't, then, well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, good night, everybody. I will catch you later. And, yeah, God bless. Y'all take care. And, if not, then, man, you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Take care of you and yours.